time is on the rise. Certain children were not accepted by other peers just because they acted different or looked different. I can remember this one girl that my other peers teased and never accepted because she didn't wear the best of clothes, or she and her family didn't have a lot of money. They oftentimes pull her hair. They will just hit her or tease her at recess or even in class, or just basically did unpleasant things to her. So how can homeschooling help and aid in kids avoid that? Homeschooling has a very positive effect on its students that can get the chance to experience this way of learning, no matter if it's educational wise or just that for that person's well-being. My remarks are to simply give the benefits and advantages of homeschooling a child. They include transferring your value, a parent's values and beliefs ends with their child's education, controls what your child learns, and aid in avoiding your child being teased or bullied from other peers. First, let's look at the benefits that comes with adding beliefs and values to a child's educational system. Avoidance of negative as well as ungodly behavior that may be promoted by other peers or from their teachers is an advantage of homeschooling a child. For instance, in most schools, saying a prayer is now prohibited by law. But if the child is homeschooled, the teacher can include as much as religion and faith as they would like. For instance, when a child has snacks, lunch, or even breakfast, they can say grace. They can even pray. They can also say the Pledge of Allegiance each morning, as like we used to do. My next I want to approach the advantages of homeschooling and its positive effect by keeping your child away from being teased or bullied. The suicide rate is increasing more and more in adolescents because they oftentimes feel unaccepted. In fact, it has been said that suicides have outnumbered youth homicides, and more than 1 in every 10 high school students has reported to attempting suicide at least once. Lastly, a parent can control when and what their child learns. Oftentimes, children pick up on bad habits as well as bad words when in an actual school setting. We can look upon that when we look at how more and more teenager girls are becoming pregnant and are dying due to homicide because of childish decisions that are promoted by other peers. Sure enough, there are some things you cannot protect your child from, but homeschooling your child can definitely help mold that child into becoming a decent and respectable person they should be. In conclusion, homeschooling is definitely the route any parent wants to go when it comes down to your child and their education. Homeschooling has a positive effect on the students that get the chance to experience this way of learning because the child is being avoided from being bullied or teased. The parents get to control what their child learns, and the parents' beliefs and values get to be included in what the child is learning. Now it's time to act on behalf of all parents from both young to old. If we consider this different but well needed approach for our future generation will be a lot better off. Um, Thank you guys for listening. And do you guys have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you.